Hello, my name is Sarah and I am coming out as bisexual. I don't know why I kind of want to talk about this. Really, I'm just bored. I'm driving through Arizona. I live in my van. It all began in high school when I was a wee little baby and first started exploring my sexuality, I guess. And I got a boyfriend like freshman year of high school, and then I remember watching this movie, and I was like, went to church at the time, and I identified as being Christian. So I was surrounded by a culture that kind of told me that being gay was a sin, right? So I do remember when I was dating him watching this movie, and there was like a girl and she was changing and whatever, and I didn't even understand this feeling at the time, but I was super turned on by her, and I didn't really understand that feeling. Like, I was so young kind of, but now I recognize that's what that little thing was. And so I went through my life kind of with these little experiences like that, you know, just being turned on by girls and whatever. And I remember there was a point where I kind of did question it. Like, I sat down one day and I was like, okay, Sarah, are you attracted to girls? At the time, I really didn't even understand what bisexual was. I was like, are you lesbian? And I had this little pep talk with myself, like, are you lesbian? You can't be lesbian. It's a sin. You're gonna go to hell. And I remember crying. Like, I was in my room thinking about this, really thinking like, I'm attracted to girls, like I'm lesbian, and I don't know what to do about it because I know it's a sin. At the same time, I was a little confused because I was like, wait, no, I can't be lesbian because I'm attracted to boys. Like, I have a boyfriend, I'm attracted to boys, so no, like, I can't be lesbian. I grew up in Texas, so again, like, the whole culture is, like, I didn't know anyone at the time who was bisexual. That was definitely taboo, and yeah. So I went through kind of high school and remember having like crushes kind of on some people, and I didn't even understand it at the time, but like some of my girlfriends, well, just one of them actually, I like kind of had a crush on as I was growing up, and not anything like crazy serious. I didn't even identify it as a crush, but like we'd make out at a party or kiss or something, and she'd kind of do it to get attention from boys, and I was kind of like, I don't know. So yeah, I did like kind of have crushes on girls growing up and stuff like that, but it wasn't until recently that I like really kind of came to terms and understood like I'm attracted to girls, and I fucking love girls. Like, women are amazing and hot and beautiful and miraculous beings, and so are men, and I'm kind of finally understanding that I can be attracted to both, and that it's not a sin. In fact, I think it's actually very normal. But yeah, I think that's really the end of the story. I don't really know the story. I just that was kind of like me growing up, now understanding, because before I was maybe a little in denial about it because of the programming too. Even with my mom, like when we'd talk about being bisexual or anyone being bisexual, she'd say things like, well, bisexual's not really a thing, it's just a choice. Being gay, maybe that's a thing, but bisexual? No, that's a choice. And she's an amazing woman, but there's, you know, a cultural gap and educational differences there. But yeah, so that is my story about how I figured out I was bisexual, and this is me coming out. Hello, what's up? I'm gonna continue driving because I have a long drive and the sun is setting. I want to drive and see the sunset, but thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye! I know your song.